I figured since I'm gonna do my hair oiling routine, I will make you a video that's like in real time and edited if you wanna see how I do it. If not, maybe I'll put this for Citrine or something. So my hair's nasty and dirty. I first brush through, this brush is from Amazon. It's like Japanese and it's supposed to like not pull your hair and massage your scalp, whatever. So I just brush it out. I try to start from the ends and then work my way up, so that causes less breakage, because if you just start from the top, then you're basically pulling all the knots all the way down. But if you just start from the bottom and then work your way up, you'll notice there's like a lot less pulling and breakage on the hair. So get that nice and brushed through. It's gonna bring the oils from my scalp down to my ends. And then I'm gonna take my Agent Nature Holy Locks. That is the growth serum. And like I said, this I don't think makes as big of a difference as what I'm gonna do to my lengths. But if you don't wanna spend the absurd amount of money on this, this one is also really good and cheap on Amazon. Okay, so I will take, and this would be the same if I was using the other one. I will take this a full dropper and kind of divide it between 3 sections on my scalp. I usually end up using probably like 2-ish droppers. Do like kind of 3 lines, and then I definitely make sure to get like the crown of my head with a good amount. And I take the pads of my fingers and I will really work that in. You want to like be touching your actual scalp and then make sure there's like movement in the scalp. How you can see my head is moving and like you're really pressing the finger pads onto the scalp to massage that actually onto the head, not just the hair. So scalp health is hair health, they say. So I'll just kind of work that in. Sorry, this is probably a boring part since I'm not editing it for time. And this is also stimulating your scalp when you massage it, so you can do that. You know, is really good for your scalp too, even with or without oil. So now that that's like worked in, I will take one of these 2. So basically this is the one I sent you. This is more for like medium thickness hair. This one is if your hair is pretty thick. So I want to finish this up. I think for my hair thickness, this one is the best, but I just want to get rid of this one before it expires. So I'm using this. I just squeeze some onto my hand. You can kind of see that. It's very runny. Rub between my hands, and then, like I said, I divide my hair into 2 sections, and I start by just bringing it down. And then I kind of flatten my hands out so that it flattens my hair out, because you can like, if you just go like this, you know, you're like missing all those inside strands. So then I'll even like divide out a section, add some more oil, and then I'll start to like divide smaller sections to really coat all my strands. Because like I said, it's easy to miss a lot if you just keep it in one section, and as your hair gets obviously like longer and thicker, you're missing more. So I feel like that's pretty good. And then I'll re-add oil. I may need to use some of that other one, which is fine. The main important thing is that it's coconut oil based, because coconut oil has been proven to like coat your hair and really protect it from breakage, especially when you're in the shower, which is what we are protecting from, wash day damage. So again, I'm going in with different small sections. I'm flattening it out. Try to get as much of the hair strands coated as I can, taking out small little sections coating again. Sometimes it gets between my fingers, so I'll use like the middles of my fingers and get that extra oil that's in there. And you might have some like fallout at this point, which is fine because you'd rather have the hair coming out right now while it is dry rather than wet. That's when your hair is at its most fragile. So if you're getting like your hair's coming out a little bit from brushing it, that's okay. Better than in the shower. Okay, so I feel like my hair is pretty coated. And so that was 5.5 minutes for that whole routine. So not bad at all. And then I just take like a claw clip that I don't really use, like a janky one that I'm not gonna use on my hair regularly, because then it's gonna have a lot of oil and junk on there that you don't wanna put on your head. And another thing I would definitely recommend is like cleaning your claw clips and brushes so that you're not putting all this gunk and product and oils that you're using on your hair during the week on wash day. So then I just twist my hair up, take my clip. Don't want this to be too tight just because, so I kind of pull it out a little bit so it's sitting nice and loosely on my head, and then I'll keep that in for at least 30 minutes. I usually do it for a couple hours just whenever I'm ready to wash my hair for the day. I do this twice a week, 2 wash days. And then I always like to make sure I'm doing a detox shampoo once a week, especially since I'm doing this oiling routine to get everything out. I use the K18 detox shampoo. I've heard the Way one is really good. But yeah, I just like the detox or K18 detox one personally. I've tried the Living Proof one. I think that's a really popular one too, but I just prefer the K18, but worth trying a few to get the one you like. If you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully this was helpful. 7 minutes total with me chatting your freaking ear off, so pretty good. Bye.